Tyson Fury is very dismissive of Anthony Joshua. He says, yes, Joshua was a good fighter. He did what he had to do against Joseph Parker, but he doesn't view Anthony Joshua as the best heavyweight out there other than himself. He actually views Deontay Wilder as the top man in the division other than himself. He thinks Wilder is more dangerous than Joshua. He says Wilder is dangerous for an entire 12 rounds. You can't count him out. Even if he's getting outboxed, he can come out with one big punch from nowhere and get you out of there. He's got speed. He's got awkwardness. These are things which Tyson Fury sees as big plus points for Deontay Wilder. Things which he believes Joshua doesn't really have as much as Wilder anyway. Especially the speed. Especially the awkwardness. So, is Tyson Fury talking in terms of who would be more dangerous for him? Or is he just talking about overall who is the better heavyweight? Wilder or Joshua? Because based upon resume, Joshua's got a better resume than Wilder. Okay? But if you're talking about who would be more difficult for Tyson Fury, maybe he sees Joshua being the slower guy, the more predictable guy. Maybe he thinks, oh, I'll be able to deal with Joshua easy. Keep it long behind my jab. You never get close to me. But with Deontay Wilder, he's thinking he's more difficult to read because he's such an awkward guy. He's so unorthodox and unusual. And he's very, very fast with the right hand. That right hand is much faster than anything Joshua throws. Maybe this is what Tyson Fury is thinking. Because at the end of the day, styles make fights. There are going to be guys out there who Joshua handles far more easily than Deontay Wilder would. A good example would be Eric Molina. Joshua had very little trouble with Eric Molina, whereas Deontay Wilder had quite a bit of trouble with Eric Molina. You know? And we may see more comparisons like that in future if these guys continue to fight. Like, for example, if Deontay Wilder fights Dominic Breazeale, that's somebody who Anthony Joshua has already faced. So we'll see how Deontay Wilder fares against Dominic Breazeale. If that fight happens, we can compare it to Joshua. So, you know, styles make fights. Boxing is chess, it ain't checkers. It's rock, paper, scissors. Just because Joshua handles certain opponents easier than Deontay Wilder, it don't necessarily mean he'll beat Wilder himself. That's not how boxing works. Yeah, but then again, maybe he will. We'll see. Point being, this is Tyson Fury's perspective. Or perhaps there's something else at play here. Perhaps it's not Fury being objective and looking at Wilder and saying, yeah, I think he's more dangerous for me, or I think he's a better heavyweight than Joshua overall. It could be that. Or maybe it's just the fact that Tyson Fury maybe envies Anthony Joshua's success as a British heavyweight. Maybe wishes he was in Joshua's position in terms of his commercial success, in terms of the fact that Joshua has been embraced by the nation. Is there some of that going on? Because Tyson Fury has picked against Anthony Joshua on numerous occasions. He picked Joseph Parker to knock out Anthony Joshua. That wasn't a good prediction. He picked Charles Martin to beat Anthony Joshua. That wasn't a good prediction. So where is Tyson Fury picking from here? What is he picking with, his head or with his heart? He appears to be picking with his heart more so than his head a lot of the time, because it's wishful picks rather than realistic picks, isn't it? Isn't that what his track record shows? Is that the same here with Deontay Wilder, where he's saying, Wilder would beat Joshua and Wilder's the top man, not Joshua? Is it just a way of trying to downplay Joshua because there's some resentment there towards Anthony Joshua? Is it that? You guys let me know what you think in the comment section below. It's Hatman, I'm out.